Selmaria has been at peace with its neighbors for centuries. Recently, though, a people have turned against our people. A nation wars with us, although no word of this war has been spoken. I speak now of the lost nation of Atlantis. Though it was buried beneath the waters centuries ago, its people still rule the waves. Now the Tritons have been attacking our ships and driving away our trade. They have shattered the harmony we once all shared. You will seek out the lost city of Atlantis, speak with her queen, and forge a new alliance between their lands and ours. Return with a symbol of the agreement. This is the Rite of Peace.
You know that chocolate you brought us? It was really wigged out stuff. I took a good look at the box of stuff you brought us. I am seriously bummed that anyone would ruin chocolate. That's really evil. Hi again. You know what kind of a guy would ruin tasty chocolates by drugging them? Probably the kind of person who outlaws flowers because they make people smile, or thinks no one should eat candy because it's bad for the teeth. We've got a lot of drugs here. The medicine drugs, not the cosmic enlightenment kind. They're bad for the body and put you out of harmony with your soul. But we don't have any drugs like the chocolate one. That drug was really wild. It was sort of like a bunch of super itty-bitty bugs and nasty, non-organically grown chemicals that combined for a totally bad one-way trip. If you find anything else as interesting as this drug, let us know.
It is like sunshine to see you. I am very puzzled at this drug. It is almost more a disease than a poison. This is not a poison and will not directly kill the one who takes it. However, the victim needs to be fed and given water, or he will starve in his restless sleep. May you walk with harmony.
Got to really learn how to tread water for this rite, don't you? I'm surprised to see you still around, considering the last rite. I learned to swim from the famous adventurer. He gave me a book about it. Those Tritons are bad news. Even if you don't drown trying to fight them, they got spells and everything. They're supposed to talk to the fish and get them to help them too. Most people just drown, though. I bet you can do this one. Don't know how, but I'm sure you'll win. You better, or we might get stuck with a woman as king of Samaria.
You practice your swimming lessons? Sounds like they are going to come in handy for you. I've been thinking about your next rite. Reminds me of some good times I had a long time ago. Kind of wish I was going with you. Hippolyta, that's her name? The Queen, I mean. She and I, well, we had some times together. She called me Silvertongue. She'll remember me. If you're going to Atlantis, you better find a way to breathe water. No way you can get there without drowning otherwise. I'll let you in on some well-kept secrets because I know you're a good guy. Atlantis isn't out in the middle of the sea. It's right smack dab in the middle of the island of Skyrus, in the lake in the center of the island. Tough getting there, though. Those Tritons guard those waters pretty thoroughly. Well, there are a few secret panels I found in Atlantis. The last side panel of the first sections of the wall had a small secret passage. Got me past a guard, if I recall right. Then there was a big circular tower with a shell on it. Yeah, it had a secret passage on the side that led directly to the throne room. You gotta be very sneaky to use them, though. But if you think of it, you might take the queen some flowers. Tell her they were from me. She might like that.
May you always be welcome here, and may we always be friends. I am experiencing magic that a creature of the night cannot enjoy. The light of the dawn against a spider's web, glistening with the sea spray. The warmth of the sun against my face. These are immeasurably beautiful. I love Tanya as my own daughter. I hated you so much for taking her from me. I gave her eternal youth. You gave her mortality. It grieves me to think she will be happier in her life without me than she would ever be in the undeath with me. I miss my beloved Tanya, and hope someday she will remember me with kindness. You seek the kingdom of the sea? It has been long since I explored the element of the water. I had little interest in its magic then. However, I did make a magical amulet with which to breathe under the blanket of water. You might find it useful now. Here, take this, for you will need it more than I.
You! Wake up! I need to speak with you. I am being watched, so I had to make certain no one sees me speaking with you. I believe that my sponsor Minos is behind all of the problems in Silmaria. He acts kind to me, but I do not trust him. He knows too much about what is going on here. I also know he does not like you very much at all. It would not surprise me if the assassin tries to kill you next. You are the biggest threat to Minos. You may be the next king here. Are you always so polite to someone who breaks into your bedroom, or only to the women who do so? Make no mistake, I will do everything I can to become king here. However, I will do this the right way, the proper way. I will earn the kingdom fairly, or I will not accept the title. You and I may be allies, but we are also competitors. The best of us will rule Silmaria, and I believe that will be me. I believe that Minos wishes to be king of Marit. His family once ruled this island, and he believes that he should as well. He is trying to use me to gain control of the kingdom, but he is learning that I do not follow orders very well. I'm not such a good little girl as he first believed. I have not had the pleasure to see the assassin, but I am looking forward to the meeting. I too carry antidote, and I'm very capable of making him pay for the deaths he has brought here. I must be very cautious. I cannot be seen speaking with you again. If Minos suspects that I am working with you rather than against you, I think both of us will be the target of the assassin. Minos was not pleased that I aided you with the Hydra. He has invested a lot of money in getting me here. He wants me to win by any means possible. I just wished you... Minos is not a very good judge of character. He knows that I led the brigands in Spielburg, although I do not know from where he got this information. He believes I ran the brigands to overthrow my father. He thinks I'm a rogue without scruples. I do not intend to alter this opinion. If he believes me to be a villain like himself, he may confide more in me. When I have the proof that he is guilty, I will make him face justice. I just wished you to know my suspicions in case I am killed. If I cannot prove that Minos is guilty, then you must do so. Besides, you and I could be friends, if it were not that we always seem to be playing on the opposite sides. You are correct. I must be returning to Minos' ship before I am missed. I will see you in the Hall of Kings. Take care.
You seek the kingdom of the sea? However,
You! Wake up! I am being watched, so I had to make... it would... These flowers are lovely, although rather crushed by your backpack. I guess I should thank you for them. I'm not used to anyone giving me such a simple gift. I am grateful. This is not the time or the place to be eating. I am in a hurry to be off. You give me so little, and then you give me this? If you are in love with me, it would be nice if you showed it more often. It is hard to tell if you are serious or not. You give me so... This is not the time for such things. I am not some flirtatious harem girl. This is strictly business.
You should not have done that! You are not yet mentally prepared for the marvels that science reveals within its secret lab. Please go away! I was just doing some minor adjustments on Gort. He was starting to act a bit heroic, and that would be most unwise. Science should be cautious, not foolhardy. Gort is now completely waterproof. He should have no problem seeking Atlantis, assuming that it exists, of course. Science shall rule Silmaria whether Silmaria wishes it or not. Too long it has suffered from superstitious poppycock under the domination of the so-called wizards. With those charlatans properly drugged, we scientists will reign supreme. Some people might object to having a reanimated dead creature for a king. However, Gort shall be guided by my scientific genius, and such superstitious prejudice shall be eliminated. You have not yet proved yourself worthy of the knowledge of this laboratory. Kindly forget that you have seen this. By the way, try not to mention the fact that Gort isn't quite human. Some people just won't understand.
It shall be our little secret. Oh, and that bit about the drugged wizard? Forget you heard that. Why don't you? That's a good lad. Please do not touch the equipment. It is delicate and should not be touched.
What's the word, lovebird? Shall we wing it? Take it easy, Ryder. Today's treat is goop soup with cabbage. It was supposed to be spaghetti and meatballs, but Rover threw a cabbage at Tony Maloney and it fell in the sauce. Then Tony threw the meatballs back at Rover, but Rover dodged them and they hit Sal instead, so she dropped all the spaghetti. That wouldn't have been a problem, but Tessie slipped on the spaghetti while she was carrying the carrot salad, so that went everywhere. When they looked around, everything was mixed up, so they picked up what they could salvage and put it all in with the sauce and cabbage. They just added some water and salt and voila! A meal you won't find anywhere else.
Good evening, matey.
You! I am being watched. I believe it. This is not the time. I just wished you'd. You are correct. You! Wake up! I need to speak with you. I am being watched, so I had to make certain no one sees me speaking with you. I believe that my sponsor Minos is behind all of the problems. He knows too much about what is going on here. It would not surprise me if You are correct. You! Wake up! I need to speak with... I am being He knows too much. It would not... You are correct. I must be returning to Minos' ship before...
stay where you are, or we shall destroy you. Flowers. I have not seen such things in years. Why have you brought these here? You bring a simple gift. What is your purpose here? What is the point of telling me about an old air breather? I have no interest in your affection. No matter what magic allows you to breathe our water, you still belong upon the land. Silvertongue, I have not heard that name for years. He used to bring me flowers like this. Why has he sent you? Silvertongue was a rogue who stole my heart and broke it. Still, he brought me a joy I have never known elsewhere, in the name of someone who was once dear to me. What do you ask of me? For the sake of an old friend, it shall be so. However, it will be a fragile peace. If any of my people are harmed by yours, this treaty shall be broken. Here is a statue as a sign of our agreement. Tell Silvertongue I have not forgotten. This rogue who would be king wants peace with us. We shall grant him this peace, as long as our people are unharmed by it. Go, and may you earn the kingdom you seek, and the peace you bring here.
You have completed the Rite of Peace. All will be summoned shortly.
Dr. Pretorius, you are accused of drugging the wizards Erasmus and Chakra, and attempting to drug others. What have you to say of this?
I have harmed no one. I have merely attempted to make certain that those pesky perverters of reality who call themselves wizards do not interfere with this contest. This was done to make certain that science should prevail over such nonsensical sorcery. This kingdom must be ruled by reason, not magical quackery.
You do not deny that you and Gort are directly involved with drugging the wizards?
Of course not. I'm a perfectly honest person.
Very well. By your own words, Dr. Pretorius, you have convicted yourself of the crime of distributing illegal drugs. Gort, you too are accused of being an accomplice and accessory to this crime. You are disqualified from the rights of rulership.
No, you can't disqualify Gort. I protest. Science must rule.
This is not fair. You are fools, all of you, to believe that neutralizing magicians is some sort of crime. They perpetrate the crime of altering reality. Why don't you convict them? We scientists deserve to rule this misbegotten little kingdom. Only we can show the world the way to the future. Only we can destroy the superstitious sorcerers and let technology triumph. We will overcome the occult. Science rules.
Take them away. The people of Atlantis have pledged their alliance with Silmaria. Our boats will again be able to sail without fear of attack from the Tritons of the sea. Our harbor will again be safe for free trade. The Prince of Shapir went into the depths of the sea. He found Atlantis and brought forth the symbol of peace between our lands and people. Thus ends the Rite of Peace.